What do the best leaders and brands have in common? One surprising rule that builds trust and rapport fast. It's called the 7-11-4 rule. And if you're leading without it, you're making things way more difficult for yourself than they need to be. Let's break it down. What is the 7-11-4 rule? It originates from sales and marketing, and it pretty much says that in order for a person to trust a brand, they typically need 7 hours of total interaction across 11 different touch points and through 4 different locations. So whether that's through ads, blogs, reviews, emails, or YouTube videos, it doesn't really matter. But all of these add up, build familiarity and trust with that person. Adapting this rule to leadership enables us to build rapport faster, trust faster, and as a consequence, it enables us to build stronger team relationships. For us leaders, this is not about selling, but it's about showing up consistently and meaningfully for our team. As a leader, I'm going to ensure that I have quality weekly interactions with my team. And the way I'm going to be doing this is through the following things. I'm going to have weekly one-on-one meetings with each and every single individual of my team. Then I'm going to have weekly team meetings with my team as a whole. So my weekly one-on-ones and team meetings are the 2 of my top priority meetings. And I'm going to be ensuring that each and every single other individual meetings or obligations that I have are going to be taking second hand to these meetings that I have with my team. Next, throughout the day, I'm just going to be going to each and every single individual of my team, and I'm just going to be asking them, hey, how are you doing? How's it going? Do you need any help? Or something like that, if we're working in the office. If we're not working in the office, I'm just going to be chatting with them through DMs or through Slack, Zoom chats, Teams chats. So also, if we're in the office, I'm also going to be having coffee chats, chats in the kitchen, common room, living room, whatever the company has. And I'm just going to be making sure that we just talk as much as we can. But what I'm always going to be cognizant of is that I want to have quality conversations. I don't want these conversations just to be viewed as, hey, I'm just checking the box just because I want to talk to you. No, if I don't have anything of quality to say to a specific team member, I'm just not going to be talking with them. There's no need. I want them to focus on their work. And when a team member doesn't know what to do, they can always come to me and I can mentor them, help them, coach them, or just give them resources that they need to accomplish this task. And these are the quality interactions each and every single one of my team members needs so that we get to these 7 hours of minimal interaction. Getting to 11 touch points with each and every single one of my team members is pretty much a formality, and that's going to happen within a week or 2. What I want to make sure here is that each and every one of those first 11 touch points are really quality. And here I don't rely only on formal meetings. What I do rely here is on informal meetings. So whether I just send them a casual email, I have a casual conversation, whether that's grabbing a coffee, going to lunch, going to just grab a bite to eat, or just going to the common areas or doing something, or just talking about common interests. And so this is the reason why I get to more than 11 touch points pretty much within a week, or maybe 2 if things are busy, and depending on what kind of leadership position I'm in. And pretty much as a leader and manager, you should be able to get to the 11 touch point minimum within a week or maximum within 2 weeks. If you're not doing this, you're doing something really wrong. Because if you only have 1 touch point per week or 2 touch points per week with each and every single one of your team members, then something's not right and you're not doing something well. So you need to go back and actually check what you're doing with your time, how are you investing your time, and why are you not spending enough time with your team so that they get to know you, so that you can build the rapport, the trust, and the safety for your whole team so that all of you can be successful. The 4 locations in marketing and sales pretty much means platform. So whether that's ads, posts, blogs, videos, interviews, whereas in leadership, it pretty much means locations that you interact with each and every single individual, whether that's in an office meeting or a Zoom meeting is one. Informal places such as lunches, coffee chats, or such, or even an offsite and a team event. So pretty much having the 4 interactions while you're in the office and while you're managing and leading a team in the office is way easier than, let's say, in a remote environment. If you're fully remote, like I have been, what I have done was that I had meetings in Zoom and also meetings in Google Meets. They are not completely similar, but they can be counted as different touch points. But at the same time, what I did as well was I had a phone call. I called the person. That's another touch. And then I had a WhatsApp call with them, a Viber call with them, or a Telegram call with them, whatever they had, because we had people from all over the world. And this is how you can pretty much build several touch points. What do these touch points do is that they actually create new environments. And the reason why this is important is because our brain processes new environments differently. If we're meeting in a single environment, so constantly meeting over Zoom, that kind of placates our brain that it just stops thinking completely clearly. And if we're moving it to a different environment, it kind of shifts team dynamics and actually builds approachability. So the 7-11-4 format for leaders is 7 hours of quality interaction, 11 touch points across different formats, and 4 quality locations of engagement. It's a proven and practical framework for building rapport and long-term trust within your team. Trust isn't built overnight. This practical framework gives you a roadmap on how to do it more effectively and faster.